Whew, sorry about the hand in the way. Hello, this is Nancy from FancyNancyStamps.com. Welcome to my studio, and I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I was so relieved to find out it wasn't me. Actually, my whole side of town did not have internet services due to a tower that went out earlier in the day due to an accident. Whew, I'm so relieved. Anyway, we're all back up. We're going to do this, and I'm so anxious to talk to you all. Just a reminder before we even get started today that we have this week, next Tuesday is the last drawing for Summer Shenanigans. We've had a lot of fun doing that. And for people who are new and watching for the first time maybe, let me tell you about Summer Shenanigans. Summer Shenanigans is a way for me to get to know you and for you to get to know me. And we have incentives. We have drawings. We have prizes. So every 20th of, or thereabouts of the month, we've been having a drawing. How do you get your name in the drawing, you might ask? Well, you do it very simply by somehow letting me know you're watching this video. A thumbs up, a comment, a share, something that says, hi, I've been here. If you really want to go all out, you could go to my website, and I have put the link there, and you could go to the blog and sign up and fill out just a contact form so I can always reach you. In any case, that is how you get your name in the drawing. There are two, maybe three other ways. You could participate in a class. It doesn't matter if you come to my studio or if you join one of my online classes. We're going to be talking about one of those online classes at the end of this video, so stay tuned because it's a lot of information. You might also choose to place an order with me, and you simply do that by going to my stamping shopping site, and you can get to it again through my website, www.FancyNancyStamps.com, and it's very obvious how to get to that shopping spot. When I finish today, in the comments, I will put the information of the things I used for this, so if you are interested in placing an order, you can do so. What else can I tell you about this? Oh, there's one more way. You could join my team. And my team has a lot of fun. We stamp together. We have activities we do together. Right now, we're very busy planning a retreat to Arizona for a week of stamping, which we can hardly wait to do. This is the time to join Stampin' Up! Because it is a time where there are extra benefits. And I'm going to be talking about that on Thursday. So if that's something you think in the back of your mind that would be something you're interested in, please join me on Thursday. I will try to be at 4 o'clock unless that tower goes out, but I don't think that will happen. So we'll just get with that. So with no further ado, let's talk about our card today. So let me just get us all set up. That should do it. Yes, I'm going to move ever so slightly. I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing on the card. So let me just get adjusted here. We're going to be making another card with our Nature's Harvest. We've done a few, and you know that this is the set that I'm using for my online card class, which is really why I keep doing this, because I want you to see the possibilities. This is a set you want to own. It is absolutely beautiful. And so let me tell you that today, just to get a look at it, this is our stamp set, which is, the images are beautiful. It does have a matching set of dies, which I, by the way, make that whole bundle available to you at an 18% discount with club membership. So definitely something to look at. I am going to sneak in a sentiment from Elegantly Said, because there are some beautiful sentiments in this set, and I want to make sure that you can see that too. In addition, we are going to use the Scalloped Contours die set for this card. I find myself always using, this second die. I love it. It's just perfect. And I love this one on which to put sentiment. So we'll be pulling those two. So let's just get started here. Now let me grab all my materials. This is the color. I told you we're going to use Calypso Coral. And this beautiful paper is part of the Harvest Nature's Harvest paper. And it is, I mean, it just has so many beautiful colors in it, but this one is particularly pretty with that. So let's just see what we can come up with. We're gonna have a little fun. Oh, I know I didn't bring my tool, but that's all right. We've got it all together. We're gonna start with a piece of basic white cardstock. It is 8.5 by 5.5. This forms our card base. We're gonna fold it in half. And I know, again, I didn't bring my bone folder up either. Gee. Many of you may know that I've been having technology problems like crazy. And so I have chosen to resolve this problem by moving my video center upstairs. The problem is my studio is downstairs, so getting things is not an easy process. So sometimes we have to do without. I hate to say that, but it does happen. All right, we are going to start with putting this beautiful piece of Nature's Harvest paper down, and I am going to use my Stampin' Seal. I brought my Stampin' Seal Plus too because, bad news, you're not going to believe this, but we are out of stock on Stampin' Seal. I think that's a tribute to how much people really like this. I love it. So just in case, I am prepared to use my Plus. It'll be okay. I can do this. These moments of panic, dread, they will pass. All right. I have to tell you guys, as I'm putting this piece on, it made me think of this. I had 6 young ladies, ages 10 through 14, who were at my kids club on Sunday. They are absolutely amazing. They put together 4 cards, and they had a book to put the cards inside, like a scrapbook or a holder. It was all about nuts, about squirrels. They turned out so good, and the girls were so proud of themselves. I was proud of them. It was a wonderful thing. This is going to be, I forgot something. This is not a pretty moment. Let's see. I don't know. Am I going to be able to lift this? Well, I'm going to show you at the end what I was going to do that I didn't do, and it's all right. This is all fine. I always tell my little girls when they are stamping with me, when you make a mistake, sometimes it's best to live with it than to decide to fix it because you tear your paper and you get things bent up. I almost did that. You saw it. It happened here. Oh, no. No. I was sure I brought up my... ladies, I am so sorry. I wish I had music to start playing because I have to go get my Harvest, or my Calypso Coral stamp pad. Hang in there. Start singing. Maybe grab a snack. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm sorry. I am back. There are days, and this is one of them. One thing to another. All right, we're going to use Calypso Coral Ink, and we're also going to use my early espresso. But let's start out with Calypso Coral. I want to... Oh, that was a long run. I want to kind of make a background paper here, and I'm going to do it. There's kind of a splatter piece in this set. In a way, it looks like mossy. I think I could make mossy ground or kind of decaying leaves, you know, when they fall and they get wet. In this case, I'm using it like splatter. So let's just, and what I have learned is when I ink it up on that Calypso Coral, I want to really use 3rd and 4th generation ink. So I'm going to stamp off, stamp off, stamp off, stamp. And that's as dark as I really want it. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I like this. 1, 2, 3. One more. Yep, that's what we wanted. So it's really just kind of an echoey look. It's just to create interest. And that's all we did. I know I'm going to come back to that in a minute, but let's just stop. And the next thing I want to add is my sunflowers or my cone flowers. I have been doing it in black, my Memento black before I colored, but that's a little stark and I wanted to soften that a little bit. So what I did was just take my Espresso, early Espresso ink, and I'm going to put that on. And I love that look. So I can color it. I actually could leave it just like that and it would be a really pretty card. I wonder if I am going to leave it like that. I love that. I am going to, you guys. I'm going to show you the other one here in a minute. So let's just stop for a minute. I'm going to put this on using my dimensionals. Sometimes we work too hard and we don't get the same punch. And I'm kind of liking this. So let's just see what happens. Because I know what I was going to do on the inside easily. One more here. There we go. And let's just put this on. It's so soft and subtle. Oh, this one's already different. I love it. And I told you I like to get these done before I actually demonstrate. But a take your pick tool really works. Does a really nice job to, you know, poke out these little. Of course, you know, it's downstairs, and I didn't grab it when I was down there. Oh my. It is how it is sometimes. But this is a fun card. A version of it, a version, might just show up in that online card club. I don't know which version. Probably, you know, you could make it the version you wanted. Okay, I told you this was the smallest of the little contour rectangles. And this little piece that fits so nicely inside is 3/4 of an inch by 2. Easy peasy. And I am going to use the thank you sentiment. I'm going to use the brown ink, or the early Espresso ink. And let's just put that right in there. Perfect. And we're going to add that to the little, what's it? There we go. I think I'm going to use some dimensionals on that. At least on the side, it's going to touch down. I want that dimensional. I can put, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm thinking that when I put this down, this has already been lifted with dimensionals. This would keep that same balance. Another one isn't needed, otherwise it'd be kind of cattywampus, and we don't want that. So let's just see if that worked. There we go. Not bad. Not bad, she says. Okay, let's go to the inside. We are speedy tonight. All right, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to get out that splatter piece. I'm going to get out my Calypso Coral. Again, we're going to use the 4th generation ink. So let's just try it again. So ink it up. 1, 2, 3. And let's just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very, very subtle. I like it. All right. And we're going to do the same thing with that sunflower again. We are going to just bring it up from the bottom. So not the whole thing is going to show, but the cone flowers indeed will show because they're so pretty. There we go. That's looking good. And then I told you I wanted to use the sentiment from the Elegantly Said. And this one says, all the things you do are simply amazing. So this is a thank you card. I have someone who helped me with something this past weekend. I think that they need a card. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to put this little saying over here. Ooh, I like how that looks. You're thinking, she likes everything she does. No. Sometimes they go to rehab real quickly. All right. So what about the sizes of my paper? This one is 4 by 5 1/4. This one was also 4 by 5 1/4, and then I told you which one of those little contours was number 2, and this was the smallest one. This paper is just an 1/8 smaller, so it's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. I've been using a little bit smaller border lately and really enjoying it. Ever so often, it's a little bit harder when I have the little kids club because they're not used to, oh, we got this on here not quite right. They're not used to the borders being so much smaller, and so I have to kind of work through that with them. But they do. I just can't get over how good they've gotten at their stamping. There we go. So now I can put this one inside this card. We made that card in about 15 minutes. I mean, I kind of took time out for that little run down the stairs, but there we go. And here it is. It's a very simple card, but it doesn't look simple. It looks special, and with the pretty little flowers on the inside. Now, let me show you what I started with so that you know. In this one, same thing, except I colored the flowers. I also added a ribbon. When I first groaned and said, oh, I shouldn't have put the paper down, it was because I normally put the ribbon down underneath. This ribbon is a beautiful crocheted ribbon that comes in this particular suite. I think it's beautiful. It's called Diamond Weave Ribbon. It's 3/8 inch wide, and it's really soft and pretty. Again, the insides are just the same. I didn't change that up at all. So now you've seen 2 more ways to use the Harvest Meadow set. So on that note, let's talk. Let me just bring this back. Here we go. All right, let's talk. Tomorrow is the final registration day for the online card club. Now you know you can sign up for the card club anytime, but for the one that's going out this month, tomorrow is the deadline. Why do you want to become a member of Online Card Club? Well, there's a lot of really good reasons. First of all, it's a bargain. It is truly a bargain, and I will back it up because I had some questions this week about how this all works out. This Online Card Club costs $36 shipped to your door. What's in the card club? Well, you're going to get about $20 more or less, and generally a little more, of beautiful a product that usually matches the theme of what we're doing. So a hint is Harvest Meadow, or excuse me, Nature's Harvest. I always say that wrong. Nature's Harvest. And so I can guarantee you everything is following that theme. What should you be looking for? Oh, there might be paper, beautiful paper. There might be ribbon. There might be embellishments. There are things that are coming in that package that are fabulous. In addition, there will be everything you need, almost. We'll get back to that almost. You get all the paper product that you need cut, scored, ready to go to make 8 cards. There are 4 designs, and you're going to make 2 each of those designs. What's missing? Well, the Harvest Meadow stamp, or excuse me, the Nature's Harvest stamps. You can choose to buy just the stamps, or you can choose to get the stamps and the dies. That comes in an email separate to you. So this is a subscription. Every month you're always going to get that basic kit. The extras, the stamps or dies or both, are offered to you separately. They're also offered to you at an 18% discount because I do not charge for shipping nor tax on those items. Somebody said to me this week in one of my posts, well, I thought you said this was free. It is free. The first month is free. I want you to try it out. I want you to see if you really like it, but I think it's a value. I pay shipping on everything. It comes to your door. It is amazing. And so with that, I will tell you, I think that you would be very, very pleased and love this club. I also send a PDF of instructions so that you can get through it without a problem. For many of the cards, I also send links to YouTube videos so that you can see me actually make the card, because I don't want you to be feeling like, you don't have enough information to do a really quality job on your cards, because I want everybody to be happy. So that is the card club. So tomorrow is the last day, and I accept registrations through the evening, so just know that. What else can I tell you about that Harvest, or that Nature's Harvest Club? This one is going to be fantastic. I'm so excited because all the cards are ready for you, and I can't wait to ship them. There's lots happening in Nancy's studio. Next week is my face-to-face classes. There we will be doing a lot of fun things there as well. All of my clubs are going out. So I want to tell you, Fancy Nancy Stamp Studio is a happening place. And I would like to get to know you better. I would love to be your demonstrator. I would love to be your creative coach. Just say the word and let me be there for you. So until Thursday, when we'll be back together, I hope at 4. How many times can a tower go down? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But I do know that I work really hard to make the technology work for you and for me. So stick with me. I'll see you at 4 on Thursday, and we'll have some more fun. Oh, and by the way, it'll be a different set. I can't wait to show you something new. So hang in there and have a really great rest of the week. See you soon.